Hey, now it's Anthony with A&A Professional Services. Before we do anything, before we start this video, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all the new videos. I want to talk about prices, packages, and talking with customers. I talked about this before, so this is part 2. Go and join the NewWave Facebook group by A&A. I asked for permission to join. I'm accepting everybody. I want to see people in Australia. I want to see what y'all doing in the UK, Germany, like across the world, across the nation as well. So don't forget to join, man. Shouts out to the NewWave. Peace. Prices. Now, this is something that is the most asked question as far as mobile detailing. Everybody wants to know what to charge. How much should I charge an hour? Should I charge by the car? Should I charge by the hour? So many, I get so many questions about pricing. And the reason we get so many questions pricing because there isn't a definite answer. It's not an answer that I can tell you that'll be right for everybody. It depends on your demographic. It depends on, your location, the market in your area. What is the going rate? You can Google all these things and you'll still get several different answers. The best way to come up with a price is, first off, you want to start off with how much could I make? How much will someone pay me to wash their car? What's the highest price I can get for a basic detail? You want to start to find that out. Who would pay this high price? Where are they? Who are they? That's what you want to ask yourself. A lot of people want to copy off what other people are doing, and that's great to get you a reference point. But I remember when I started out with what I knew, which wasn't a whole lot. And I knew how to detail, but I didn't know the business side of things. I didn't know anything about it. So I tried, what I knew, which was $20, and it was way too low. Everywhere I would go, people would tell me my prices were low. I had some to tell me that it was high, but those were the people that was trying to take advantage of me. But as I started talking to other people, I started seeing that people were getting, $50, $60, $70, $100, $200, $300. I started seeing all these different prices. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these prices was coming from out of my state. But within my own state, I was seeing people getting $100, and they was only doing maybe a few more things that I wasn't doing, like spray wax or leather conditioning or stuff like that. Just little simple stuff that any of us can do. So you want to ask yourself, how much do you want to make? Will somebody pay me that amount? If they can, where are they? That's what you want to ask yourself. Where are they? Where are these people that can pay this price that I want? All right, because you have some people who will come in at 20, and you have some people that will come in at 100. And the only difference between the two is that the guy that's making 100, he knows he can make 100. The guy that's making 20, he only thinks he can make 20. That's why he's charging it. And if you look at other people's prices and see what they're charging, there's a good chance they're getting that price. They wouldn't list it if they were not getting it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's go straight into it. Let's go to packages. Now, you want to make your packages as simple as possible. So you can memorize it and you can spit it right off to your customers or your clients. You want to make these packages easy, simple, straight to the point. You want your packages to something that you can complete in a short amount of time. You're trying to make as much as you can, less time possible. And also, cater your packages to what you're good at. If you're good at basic detailing, make sure you base all your packages off of basic detail with just add-ons. You understand what I'm saying? So it just makes it a whole lot easier for you. Because you got to understand, this is your business. It's nobody else's business. You can run it the way you want to run. You'll have some people telling you, well, don't charge this price because you're just starting out. You don't have enough experience to charge this price. Well, there's no law that says you have to charge a certain price based on your experience. I've seen people get trained by somebody that was experienced, only had 6 months of training, and when they jumped out there, they was charging what their teacher taught them, and they was charging it, and they was getting it. So you want to make sure that the packages are something that you can keep up with and you can deliver consistently. Talking with customers, that is very important. You got to know how to, pay attention to your customers. You got to look at their demeanor. You don't want to say certain words. Like, I never like to use negative words. I never like to use the word problem. Like, when they say, when they would say something like, oh, I'm glad that you was able to come out here and help me. And you say, oh, no problem. We say it unconsciously and we don't mean anything by it, but the word problem is negative. You never want to use negative words. So when someone says that to you and they say, man, I'm so happy you came out here to do it, you just say, oh, I was glad to do it. I was happy to do it. I was so excited to come out here and do it. You want to talk like that. You always want to be positive. Even when they're being negative, you want to be positive. You want to stay professional. Even when it's hard, you want to be able to do that. Another thing, with your packages, you may have certain packages set a certain way and you want to stick to those packages, and that's fine. But it's just the way you word it when you talk to the customer. For example, a customer can call you and say, hey, I want my car detailed. All right. Well, when you're thinking of detail, you're thinking of waxing and polishing and cleaning out the air vents and being very, very, very meticulous, and it's going to be this high price. But the customer may be referring to a car wash. Please don't get upset because you're a detailer and not a car washer, because some people don't know the difference. And it is not your job to try to educate everyone. It's your job to educate the ones that want to be educated. You are a businessman first and a detailer second. Don't walk in with a detailer's mindset and get upset when someone calls a detail a car wash or a car wash a detail. You don't want to get upset. What you do is you ask them questions so you can figure out if they mean detail or car wash, and then you act accordingly. So I have a standard package. My standard package is the closest thing to a car wash. Okay? When someone says, hey, I want my car detailed, 9 times out of 10, when I hear that, they're usually talking about a car wash. And it may not be 9 times out of 10, it could be 8 or 7 times out of 10. They're talking about a car wash. But you never know. You got to give them the benefit of doubt that they mean detail. So what I say is, do you need any shampooing? Do you need any waxing? Do you need any cleaning? Those are things that are done in a detail. Those are things that are done in the detail. So if they say, no, I don't need all of that. I just want you to wipe everything down on the inside, vac and wash the outside. That's it. Okay, it's a car wash, right? So what you do is you still offer them your standard package. You just don't put the dressing on, don't put the clay, and don't put the wax. And just tell them, hey, it's going to be the standard package. It costs this. The end. You see how much, and you get straight to the point. You gave them you found out what they wanted. You gave them the price, and it's over. Either they're going to be with it or they're not going to be with it. It's just that simple. A lot of us are listed on different social media platforms, and we get contacted all the time by new customers, new clients. And we book a service, we go out there and we do the job. But you ever wondered, you did such a great job and they gave you good reviews and you just never heard from them again. A year goes by, you didn't hear from them again. I mean, of course they need their card detailed again. But what happened is that they didn't save your number. They don't remember your name. And so now they go back and try to see if they can jog their memory by looking back where they thought they found you at, and they looking at these names. But the thing is everybody got mobile detailing in their name or auto spa or whatever in their name. And they can't remember who you was, or who you were. So the best thing to do in those type of situations is that after you do a car, leave business cards behind. Make sure you get the customer's name, phone number, home address, and email address. Save it in your phone immediately. When I book an appointment, I always tell them to leave this information. When they leave this information, I save it in my phone immediately. And I save it under a group, detailing, car wash customers, detailing customers, whatever you want to name it. And this way, you can send out emails or text messages to your customers that you've done in the past and that you're doing currently, and just let them know, hey, I'm still around. If you need me, let me know. And that way, that'll keep a recurring customers keep coming back. You understand? So that's all I got. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. All right. My analytics is doing a whole lot better now. I'm seeing that the majority of the people that are watching my channel are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. Shouts out to the New Wave. Peace.